Blessings and Prescribing here. Hey, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is bliss. So, welcome to today's pick a card, your new moon in Pisces 2022 upgrade predictions. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and hit that notification bell so you'll be up to the time when the videos land. And all the information for your personal readings are in the description box below. I look forward to connecting you. Let's connect. There's coaching available as well as readings and also Reiki. I'm going to be integrating that. So anyway, enough of all of that. All the information on all of those things are in the description box below. So without any further ado, we are doing a pick a card today. Please pick 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to put them up on the screen now. Okay, so have a look and see how you feel, 1, 2, or 3. So let's look at group 1. So group 1, let's see how we are upgrading. So we know that this new moon has been one that is quite strong and the intention setting is real. And I just wanted to get a feel of the energy that's shifting throughout us, throughout the collective. So anyway, group 1. So we have trust. So I feel like we are upgrading in a way where we're trusting ourselves more. We're trusting the process. We are trusting our innate ability to feel out the situation. So I'm loving to see that trust is here because most of the time when we go through life, sometimes we can be quite confused about what is our best course of action, whether or not a decision was best for us, and fear makes us not move at all. So to be in a space where we're trusting more, trusting that we are where we're meant to be and we'll meet who we need to meet along the way is great. So I'm glad that we're trusting ourselves, trusting in the divine detours as well, and trusting our emotions. A lot of water here. So trusting our emotions, trusting that innate feeling, you know, trusting our intuitions. So I'm glad to see that that's what's going on. To clarify that, we're trusting, yeah, there we go. See, the 3 of Wands. So we're trusting in the process. We're trusting the fact that whatever decision we made, whatever intentions we are setting, that we are waiting for our ships to come in. We're trusting that what we have asked for, what we have put out is coming to us. We're waiting for our ships to come in, and we're excited, and we're like, we're ready to strike while the iron's hot. We're at that 3 of Wands. We've decided to take action. We've made a decision, and now we're just kind of, oh, what's going to happen? You know, we're preparing ourselves. So I'm glad to see that there's preparation happening. We've got 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords talks about heartbreak, disappointment, yeah, like heartbreak, loss, disappointment, betrayal. So I feel like what's happening now is that we're healing. I feel like the upgrade, that what's happening now, I feel like where before we allowed our emotions to take us over and we didn't trust that we will get through this particular time. And it's like now it's sort of like you're sitting back like, wow, I'm healing. I don't feel the same way that I did before. I've moved on. Okay, sure. When I think about the situation, yeah, of course, I still have anxieties, or I still have angers, or sad energy when it comes to remembering situations. However, the upgrade now is that you're actually willing to heal, and you are looking to let go of certain situations, people, places, and things, and step into this King of Wands energy. Yeah, you want to get active. You want to have the fullest expression of life and success that you possibly can. The King of Wands speaks of somebody who knows what they're doing, why they want to do it, and how will it affect everyone around them. This is somebody who likes to take charge, get things done. That strike while the iron's hot kind of energy. So I feel like the upgrade is the energy around sort of waiting for things to happen, sort of resting on your laurels, not being prepared. I feel like you've got a different kind of energy now. There's a different fire underneath you. There's a little pep in your step, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. We've got curiosity here when we're looking at what's happening with us. And I think before I even go on, this taking action, I feel like, is very, very, very closely connected to the personal growth that's been going on. For some of you, this journey has been going on for some time, but you've seen a real shift of late. And I feel like throughout that winter solstice energy, that thin veil that we were having, that energy where we was really feeling our emotions, with the full moons were really hitting people quite heavy. I think through that season and actually coming through towards this fresh, renewed spring energy, you are you're stepping into yourself, and you're taking your businesses and your projects to the next level. And I'm glad, because I can see the King of Wands, so I know that things are moving. So the upgrades are coming in a sense where you're confident with what you're going to be doing. So we also have curiosity. The frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. So I say again, curiosity. The frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth or evolution. So if that ain't saying upgrade, downloads, finding stuff out, getting information, researching how you can create a page, how you can reach more people, how you can make your content more eye-grabbing, how you can get more clickbait. It's that kind of energy. It's around, you want to know how to do it. And I feel for some of you are wanting to cut out the middleman. I'm loving that energy, because it's like, well, I think I can do it. I'm curious about how it's done. How do they do it? And I feel like even that curiosity energy, I'm also hearing for some of you, this is an energy where people are curious about you. How are you doing it? How is he or she, they, them, who, but whatever, how are you doing it? How are you constantly moving through? How are you able to trust that things are going to be all right when everything kind of looks like there's a lot going on? Like I said, there was this healing energy, and I this disappointment and betrayal and heartbreak, this energy. But I feel like some people are curious, like, how are you doing it? So let's see what's going on. How are you doing it? What are you curious about? What is happening? So we've got the Hermit. So the Hermit speaks about our introspection, taking some time away from the hullabaloo of life, taking ourselves away from the distractions, and integrating back into ourselves, our true selves, going back within ourselves. And so that we are able to start working with the trust. This is how we spend the time building the trust. When we are in our quiet moments, we can reflect, we can observe, we can journal, dig deep, we can really do some real heavy lifting in the silence and in the isolation mode, and this energy speaks to us really about us stepping into trusting our own beliefs and our own viewpoints. You know, the Hermit speaks about really trusting yourself, you know, not seeking so much outside counsel. So the upgrade is you're not seeking so much validation. You're not running around like, do you think this is good? And do you think that that's okay? And, you know, there's an energy of moving through. And this actually speaks very closely to my March monthly, and that I will add in at the end of this reading. And it speaks of, okay, so the month, the beginning of the month might, you know, there might still be some ricochet of some energies that you're working through. However, there's some great triumphs, you know, and it's working through some of these energies. So it's really, you know, there's a thread. So definitely check out those videos that I'll link at the end, and that's the monthlies. But yes, I digress. So yeah, the time for introspection, going within, trusting yourself. So you're upgrading in the sense that you're not running around asking for people's validation all the time and their say so and their permission to get things done. I'm loving the fact that we are upgrading in our coinage. This is the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles is our stability. This is our finances. This is our business. This is our foundation, our generational wealth. This is us upgrading in such a way that we are able to see the changes. We are changing status, the way we live, rubbing shoulders with different kind of people, communicating in a different way, showing up in a different way, you know, very proud. And, you know, you've worked, you've put in the heavy lifting, doing the shadow work, and also making the necessary steps to keep on top of what you're doing, which is great. And then we also have the 10 of Wands. So the end of the great heavy lifting, oh my gosh, carrying all of these wands. You know, the upgrade is you're not going to be carrying so much burdens, and it's not going to be so heavy. Yes, life is going to be happening, and you're still going to have to do things. There's still going to be duties, responsibilities, you know, the household, your businesses, staying on top of things, your health, the many things that we have to take actions on and work towards and push towards. That's still going to be there, but the weight of it's not going to be so hard because, like I said, you're trusting in the process. Yeah. You're trusting the divine support that you have. You know, you're seeing that your ships are coming in. You recognize that the outcome is going to be as you want it because you're seeing things differently. You're trusting more. You know, you're not just allowing things to knock you left ways, right ways, all over the place. You're taking the time with that Hermit energy to just take some time to recalibrate. You know, and I feel like for some of you, this heavy lifting is now spiritual. It's not so much in the 3D, very heavy. And I feel like that's where your upgrade's coming from. Now you're not surface level stuff. You're doing more heavy lifting in the spirit realm. You're meditating more, you're praying, you're talking, you're visualizing, you're affirming, you know, that kind of energy. So I'm glad to see that within the upgrade of group 1, we're talking about trusting ourselves, testing our parameters, stretching ourselves. You know, coin is coming in, so we're seeing an influx of opportunities for making money and our stability and our growth. I'm loving that, and we're not holding on to the stuff, you know, we're not holding on to so much burden. It's a new cycle now. It's the 10. We're changing that out, and I'm glad that I can see that for the energy. It's very proactive. Yeah, so with love, the energy that's coming up as well, we've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So getting to know each other, as you reveal your innermost selves together, your bond deepens. Okay. So again, this energy that we are now, I feel like I'm speaking for some of you who have, when I say this trust thing is huge. For some of you, this is like, you stay on the fringes and you're not really trying to get too deep in. You know, you skirt the edges, you watch people, you get involved here and there, you might participate here and there. But for some of you, you don't really dive in. And I think for some of you within this time, you're going to be doing things differently. You know, you're going to open up more, become more vulnerable, go in spaces that you probably wouldn't do normally, you know, because you're feeling this renewed energy, this sense of confidence. You know, we had that King of Wands energy, this confidence, this, I know what I'm doing and I know why I'm doing it. You know, and I think the more you are confident in yourself and trust in the process, then there's less need to sort of, you know, cower in the corner and you know, put on this hard shell for protection. You can use your powers of discernment and trusting your intuition, trusting that you can read the room, read the energy. We've also got retreat. Okay, so it's time to disconnect from the world. It's time to disconnect from the world and retreat. And I think you're doing that mentally. You're doing that spiritually. You're going up into that third eye and the crown chakra energy. You are ascending, you are traveling, you are retreating from this 3D realm. And I think it's beautiful that you can tap into that. And for some of you, you are people who can travel. It's that astro projection, time walking. So there is that sort of element to escaping through the mind. And then obviously you have this element where money's running more better now. You can see that there's more revenue streams with that Ten of Pentacles energy. So for many of you, this retreat is in the physical. Yes, you're going places, you are changing the way you do things, and it's great to see. So with this energy, we have unity. So this is the energy that's happening with you, within you right now. So we've got unity. You understand that love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. You see what I mean about you trusting and understanding what's going on? And I think this Hermit energy going into yourself, you know, taking off the whole of the ones that you've been carrying and recognizing that you can put some of them down with the work that you've been doing through the shadow, through your positive affirmation, through just rest and retreating and just sort of saying, look, this ain't for me right now. I just need to take some time away from the world and everybody and all of the pressures. And all of that time has led to you having this time of you know, the hibernation. It's like you've grown in strength, you've had rest, you know, your body's been had time to repair. It's like when you are convalescent and you're getting better, you need that time for your body to just totally rest so that all the cells and the organs can do what it needs to do and get that regeneration. And that's what's happening. You're becoming regenerated. So even if you're still in this state where you are in the hibernation mode and you are sort of still retreating from the world, know that, you know, you understand that the love shared with another is amplified, you know, and has a ripple effect across the universe. Yes, indeed. So as we show our innermost selves, as we step into our power, as we allow 2022 to be the life-changing and ever forward moving time frame, yeah, we are affecting the universe in a massive way. And that's why this trusting in the process and doing the healing work and the shadow work is necessary for things to move on. So I'm glad to see that. Keep going, guys. It's great. So looking at our moonology manifestation cards, we've got full moon in Aries cool your emotions. So you're being told to cool your emotions. I feel as though you are feeling absolutely everything right now. I think if you are someone who is very intuitive already, you are starting to hear more, feel more. You are becoming more sensitive to sight, sound, smells. Your senses are up on 10. So maybe you might be agitated. Sometimes sleep might be a bit of a myth right now. You might be feeling very hot in the night. Although where I am, it's cold at the moment. But I feel as though it's about balancing your temperature. You know, it's about counterbalancing that, not having so many layers on, not piling on everything, and trusting the fact that you're going through this particular cycle. It's not going to be forever, it's temporary. So I'm loving the fact that we are observing ourselves, you know, observing our highs and our lows, and what our positive attributes are moving forward, and what we can do to continue to heal and grow and develop. And I'm loving this upgrade, group one. So in closing for your reading, your positive affirmations or words of encouragement that is going to support you throughout this particular space, through this new moon in Pisces upgrade energy, predictions for the future. I give my body exactly what it needs today. I give my body exactly what it needs today. Okay. I give my body exactly, my goodness, this glare, man. I give my body exactly what it needs today. Ooh, glare is a mazza. Anyway, and lastly, I am prosperous in all areas of my life. I am prosperous in all areas of my life. That is right. Claim it, speak it, live it, act as if. That is the upgrades that is going on with group one. Okay, my lovelies. Wonderful, wonderful energy with group one. So let's see what group two has to say. Okay, so let's see what the energy of group two is. So if you picked group two, this is your reading. This is how you are upgrading. So we have gateway. Oh, wow. Okay, gateway. Wow. So we are at the precipice of this huge shift and change. The gateway is like the space that you are between you. It's like, how I would describe the gateway is going through, you see, like Mario, and you go through one level, you've clocked that particular level, and you go through the door that leads to the next level. Yeah, you've done this bit, you've learned a lot here, you've got so much experience, and now you're at the gateway to a next level, tapping into a next level of inner standing. I feel a lot of spiritual energy here. There was a lot of light worker energy here, like I felt with group one. But I feel with this, it's more, I feel like you're further along in this particular journey. You have an innate inner knowing that you trust. You are waiting for the upgrade. You're calling in for it. You are doing the necessary healing tools, cleansing. You're very much around, yes, for some of you, you are really about that Palo Santos life and the sage. And for some of you, this is like the mist. And I can see it because I don't know what's around here. Energy feels a little bit thick, you know, that very sensitive to the energy. And it's kind of reminiscent of the other reading, but it feels like this particular gateway standing there, you're ready, you're stepping into this next phase. Where before it was like, oh my God, really real uncharted territory. This now is an intentional stepping into. It's not a, oh, it's a, okay, I know that my spirit guides have got me. I know that I'm a child of the Most High. I'm going to move with that Christ consciousness energy. I'm going to move. I'm going to command the space. I'm going to make moves. I'm going to cause a ruckus in this place. They're going to know about me. My energy is going to transmute. It's going to transform. And that's the energy that I'm getting. It's lovely, absolutely lovely energy. So where is the cards for that one? Hold on. Here we go. Almost lost my card. So the gateway. So what's going on with the rest of this energy, this gateway? How are we upgrading? So with us being open to this new way of doing things, and look at this unicorn here as well. So this is beyond what the eyes can see. This is what I mean. It's like it's something else. There, your manifestation energy is out of this realm. And that's what they want you to understand. It's out of this realm. You are upgrading on a whole new level here, and I'm loving it. Allow it to happen. Some things may feel freaky when you're sleeping. The downloads may feel like, oh, what is going on? The dreams that you're having are real and well, they feel very real. And for some of you, like I said, some of you are traveling, so you're feeling this thing really intensely. You know, you're getting a lot of your messages, and I feel like you're getting nudges in the right direction and how best to move. So definitely listen to that for the next level. But for most of you that I'm feeling in this energy here, you're ready for it. You've been kind of waiting for the shadow season to be over so that you have the confidence to step into the next level with less of the baggage, with less wands to carry, less things going on. So I'm loving the fact that we've got this gateway energy. So the clarification to that was the 10 of Cups. Yes, at the gateway to comfortability, contentment, love. This is the 10 of Cups. We have come to a stage of contentment. We have what we need. There's lots of love and harmony. And we live to serve one another, and it's good. And we recognize our powers and our gifts, and we recognize how we can support one another. I'm loving that. I feel like there is a total big upgrade in how you tend to your home, how you tend to your relationships in this time. And for those who have got to that stage of the gateway and they recognize that there are some people who just can't come with them on the next part of this journey, and boy, is that rough. It's rough. Trust me, I know how rough it is to know, wow, this next chapter, I'm not going to have this person who I leaned on or who I had throughout the previous stage. But like I said, with this Mario game, when you go through that gate, it's a next level. And it requires a next level of yourself. You can't bring the same old kind of self into the next level. You have to use your wisdom that you brought. And I feel like this wisdom is the upgrade to how you balance your work life scenario, your work life and your personal life. You're feeding into your family more, you're nurturing more, you want to spend some more time with each other and cultivate your relationships. And I think once upon a time, it was more just chase the bag, just get everything done now. But I think you're understanding actually family and unity and togetherness, being on one accord is paramount. And you're here for it all day long. And so am I. I'm here for it all day long, family. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune. as well. So we know that things have changed. Like I said, there was an energy where things were a bit difficult. You had a different mind frame. It was just mainly around just keep going on for going on. And I think this gateway energy is showing you that you can do both. You know, you can work, but not hard, smart. You can do for self. You don't have to slog for anybody else. You recognize your power, you stepping into it, and you're being very intentional about this false evidence appearing real. And you recognize when it stirs up in you, you're like, don't worry, because I've got something for you. I've changed the way I handle situations. I give myself time to breathe. I test the energy. I ask critical questions. I don't react in that split moment. I take time to observe myself and the subtle energies. I'm loving that. I'm absolutely loving that. That energy is fresh. I love it. And it feels powerful. What an upgrade, people. What an upgrade. So we have freedom. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. Okay. So this sense of freedom, this limitless potential. So I say again, the energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. But excuse me. Okay, so we are fully busting out of the everyday mundane routine. You're shaking it up. This is exploration, boundless potential, boundless expression, bold exploration, and a sense of limitless possibilities. Yes, because you recognize that you can tap into that energy. You've been playing with it. For some of you, you've been really testing it. Like, today, I want to see everything that relates to, I don't know, I want to see somebody's name. I want to see a color. I want to see everywhere I go. I want confirmation that I'm moving in the right direction by seeing these sets of numbers. For those who follow the numerology and the angel numbers, and it's like, oh my gosh, that synchronicity, and you're playing with it. You're asking, and you're dancing with the energy, the rhythm, and it's that freedom of expression and that freedom of exploration. It brings about this energy of peace. You're able to stay in the present more. I'm loving this. Okay, go with your bad self with the upgrade. Okay, I see you. So we have the Queen of Cups. So you're willing to explore new ways in how you nurture, how you take time on something, your family. And like I said, again, I feel like it's got this energy again around domesticity, as well as this sense of spiritual prowess, this regal energy. It's like I marvel and step into my role fully as a divine feminine, as a divine masculine, as a member of this family, as a member of this team, as a member of this community, as a member of the world, as a spirit in human form. Like, there's an embodying that's happening here, and you recognize in your strengths that this nurturing energy, that this team player energy, that this home emotional intelligent person, reading this, you know what mummies are like. Sometimes they may not hear something, but they feel it first. Their womb space gives them that little jog, like something ain't right. That kind of energy. And also, you know, that male energy where you've got that sort of, you know, like they don't ever sleep without making sure that the doors and windows are locked. Those types of things, those things that make you feel safe. And I feel like there's this energy around freedom of exploring how far that can go. What, you know, challenging the roles, taking the confines and the limits away from it, you know, and not just seeing yourself as merely, you know, like I said, a mother, a student, a whatever it is. So much more than that. I'm loving that. And there's a lot of nurture and energy and a lot of love and care. I'm really loving this. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. So that charitable giving. We're upgrading to the stage where we are able to support those who we need to support. So that family, that person, those people, investing in yourself, investing in your family and your friends, investing in NFTs, supporting those less fortunate than you are. You know, for some of you, this is you really getting to a stage where you feel so comfortable and you want to feed the homeless. You want to provide a space for them, people less fortunate than yourselves, people in situations that are dangerous or conditions aren't as you would like. And you are in this position, you are working towards this space where your pentacles coming in and you're able to make decisions on who gets what, when, why, and where. And it's that kind of energy. And I love the commanding of it. And I think that's why there's this energy of nurturing. You want to support and look after, bring with you, bring up the fortune. You see this wheel of fortune, change the fortune, change the negative situations into positive ones. You know, with that, I love it. And then we've got the Four of Cups. So, you know, we are no longer accepting less than we deserve. And we also are no longer just looking at what we don't have. We look at the blessings that are right in front of us. You know, we're not just looking at, oh, okay, so I've got these things. Okay, so I've got a roof over my head. Yeah, okay, so I'm not cold. Okay, so I've got food in my cupboard. So, you know, I've got whatever, but I don't have this and I don't have that. And it's been a long time since I had this and a long time since I had that, and a lot of emotions and a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry. But I feel like this is a change. You're more looking at what you have now and you're like, actually, I've got a lot to be thankful for and I've got a lot going for me. I mean, boundless expression, I'm good. I'm actually good. Okay, go with your bad self. I'm loving this energy. Yes, claim it and go ahead and run that. Yeah, it's all for the taking. It's for you. Yeah, it's for you. That is why you clicked onto this number 2 reading. It's for you. Yeah, I love it. And if it's not resonating and you're feeling like it's a bit too far-fetched, come back and watch it at a later date. And they'll see if anything ain't just lining up and matching up, you know, and even if it's for you, it might be for somebody else. So share the video for somebody else as well. So looking into more of the love energy, how we are upgrading with our emotional and intimate relationships. So we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. Did I not say about being here in the now? Because you can actually bask in the energy of it. And I love that. See, forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in the present. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're able to, I'm loving that. The healing has been real. The healing has been real. The last 2 full moons have been no joke. The amount of communication I've been having around it, the amount of stuff I've been lit with, and I'm just like rubbing my head side like, what is this? Okay, so I said I wanted to heal. But I never said you needed to drop everything in the kitchen sink on my lap and say, hey, do you remember this? Deal with that. How do you feel about this now? How about that? It's not been no joke. But as you move through the things, they become less heavy. You know, it's like peeling and unraveling the levels of, you know, like the levels of the onion, the you know, there's so much, but as you peel away, it's less and less big and, you know, cumbersome. So you are releasing, and you're able to say, right, okay, I know where my triggers have been. I don't feel the same way anymore. I can get over things so much more quicker. I spend some time, you know, getting back to oneself and getting grounded in the moment. You know, I don't just let, you know, the blame game. Oh, it's because, you know, it's because I came up with no money. It's because I didn't have the correct support, and it's because I didn't have the education, and it's because and because and because and because and because and because, you know. And now you're starting to forgive and learn that you were meant to go through those situations so that you build character, so that you it promotes you to take an action on for yourself, taking accountability, and taking life and grabbing the balls by the horn, you know, that Cardi seize the bloody day kind of energy. And I'm loving that upgrade for you guys. I'm loving it. Take your time and keep going. And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. Yes, calling in your soulmate. So you're visualizing, you're praying, you're affirming, and you're saying, yeah, I claim it. I want somebody who is this, and this. Their view, their values are this, and this. We are going to have a meeting of the minds. We're having a, you know, we're passionate. We have the same values. We are heading in the same direction. We want the same things for our children, for our planet, you know. And, you know, spiritually you're moving in the same way. So you're calling in somebody who is the mirror to you, somebody who complements you, somebody who is going to shape this new world with you, you know, forge this brand new great alliance. And you're finally at that stage where you're ready, you're at the gate, and you're saying, okay, I've done pretty well. I think I can go forth and cut myself some slack and live a little, you know, maybe date and, you know, allow somebody to enjoy the sweetness that is me, you know, that kind of confident energy. I'm loving it. Yes, PPLs, yes. So we have creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. I love it. Creativity. So you are creating the life that you want through prayer, affirmation, visualization. Yeah. You're at the gateway. You are recognizing your strengths, your abilities, and you're like, do you know what? I'm going to create the life that I want, that I deserve, and I'm going to bring all of my people with me. I've got the coin to help this person, to invest in that, to come with me. The 10 of Cups energy, 6 of Pentacles. Let's do this. I've got this, people. You know, I love it. And there's a nurturing energy, and there's the will. So we know fortune is on our side. Things are going in. Just keep moving, guys. I love this. So you love to devise new ideas, innovations and forms of religion. So you are innovating, you are changing the way things have been done, you are breaking the mold, and that's the upgrade. You're not in the same cycle. You're breaking generational curses, you're breaking the chains. Yes, keep going, keep moving, because as you heal, I heal. Yeah, and as we keep doing that chain reaction, we change the vibrational frequency of this planet and affect it in a whole different kind of way. That is the kind of power that you possess. Yeah, standing in the gateway. Yeah, I love it. So we have coming to a close on this one. First quarter moon in Capricorn. So this is the Moonology manifestation cards. Unleash your kindest self. I like that. So for first quarter moon Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. So like I said, you know, you are feeling warmer, you are feeling more loving and unified and wanting to have harmony with your family, with your anybody really. You want to have harmony with yourself, the planet, you know, with nature. You want that, and being the kindest self is showing yourself some love. That way you're able to extend that kindness, that love, that peace. And I think that's what's really lovely, is that you've been able to put your guard down a little bit. You know, you're at the gateway, you've opened the gate, you're ready to step through. You know, it's almost, you're inviting new energy in, you know. And I love that. And your kindest self, I love that. Unleash your kindest self. Yeah, I love that energy. Yeah, man, there's a lot of growth that's taken place, a lot of growth, and there's a lot of love in this reading. I really like that. So in closing, words of affirmation or supporting words, we have, I honor myself. The glare is terrible, but I honor myself. Okay, I honor myself. Okay, so I honor myself enough to step into my power, to say no, to step away, to let go, to thrive, to yeah, fill it in. And then lastly, I spend time doing the things I love. I spend time doing the things that I love. Amen. That's right. Doing the things that you enjoy. Yeah, so you feel that extra vigor and yeah, vim for life. I love that. Okay. All right, group 2, go on with your bad self. I love it. Okay. So, group 3, let's get to you. Okay. So we have protection. So your upgrade right now is your sense of protection, your sense of safety. And very much similar to group 2, you are feeling confident that you are protected, that you are supported. In fact, you're being shown so much so that you're confident in it. You protect your home with the cleansing. You cleanse your energy, you cleanse your space. I see you being somebody who is very much connected to nature. I feel like you're one of the tree hugger types, you know, or maybe you just touch them and speak, you know, like my mum, she's got a particular tree that she touches and she speaks to them. And you know, I have a huge affiliation with that energy as well, and my partner's very much like that, and he's like, you know, it's like the connections that we all have, it's like that thread that we're all a part of. And I think all the trees can speak to each other, and no matter where they are in the world, it's just this, you know. And I just find it to be the most fascinating and beautiful phenomenon about the connections and the interweaving and the tapestry of this universe, multiverse. You know, it's amazing. And when you're able to marry that energy, marry that theory, that fact, you know, then you're able to live your life a little less inhibited, a little less rigid. If you know you have the protection, and realistically, the protection is love. Where sometimes, you know, there is a for and against around fighting fire with fire, when there is a time for war, and when there is a time for peace, you know, and there is a time and a place for everything. But what I feel for you guys, the upgrade is understanding that actually the greatest weapon, you know, and it sounds cliche, but the greatest weapon is love. It's the thing that's the most sustainable. You can keep it going. It is a smile to somebody could brighten up their whole day. One word, the right word at the right time, is amazing and the most sweetest thing, and can be so life-changing. So I feel like the upgrade is moving from this fighting fire with fire, you know, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that, and, you know, because I know they're hitting out after me, these people, this, you know, this government, this, and this, so I need to be protected from, you know, you need to know your rights on this, you need to know this, and you need to fight them here, you need to, you know, pick the sense from the nonsense. Tap into what you want to tap into, step out of what you don't want to step out with. And I think that's the energy, what it is. You know that you're protected either way, so you don't need to be worried about the fear program. You don't need to step into it. You don't need to be totally versed on absolutely everything, because you know that ultimately whatever is going to take place and whatever is going to transpire here on this planet while we are here to experience it is going to happen regardless. You know, and it's about your sense of self, you know, and the protection is love. It's always going to be love. You know, you love yourself enough to take care of yourself. You love your brother enough to support them through a time of need. You say what's been given within you to speak. This is why I do what I do. I couldn't just keep hearing it and not letting it out. It was causing headaches and tummy aches. And when I started to speak and I started to channel and it started to come out what the Most High had for me, and saying, listen, I've got messages for you to give to this person and that person and to whoever is meant to hear it at that particular time. And that's what it is. It's that love. And love can be given, and love could be used as your protection. It doesn't always have to be harsh, and you don't always have to have your, you know, your swords up, your dukes up. It's not even that. You know, it's a power in the protection, in the freedom, and in the peace, and in the undifferentiated state of the Most High. Oh, they are on one today. I'm feeling well. You know, oh yeah, they're on one today. Your energy is beautiful. I'm picking up on you. Yeah, you feel good. Yeah. And for those who are still in this nervousness, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? What if this happens? And that person, you know, they know a lot of people, they're very connected. You know, I feel like I need to protect my energy. I need to protect my space. I need to protect my identity. For some of you, but the fear factor is dying down. You're upgrading, you're recognizing whatever happens in this 3D thing, in this 3D realm, that's not the end. It's not the end. I'm spirit here in this human body, experiencing this thing. So cool, let me see what's going to come, you know. And I love that. I spent quite a long time on that, but there was just, you just have to go with the energy. So the protection, the upgrade is knowing that you're protected regardless, that you yield the power to command ye what you will. And that you are, look at that. I just said, command ye what you will. And then you got the Magician. Listen, people. Yeah. This understanding that you have everything that you need. You're not thinking of the lack like, oh my gosh, how am I going to manage? How am I going to protect myself against this big superpower? People who have more resources than me, more connections. How do I protect my peace? And what's happening is that you're recognizing, hold on a moment. So do you mean all I've got to do is create boundaries, stick to them, adhere to those that others give to me, be honest, be open, be true, be love, be peace, be myself, because there's no one like me. Just remember that there's nobody like you, so do you, and there's nobody else who could do you better than you. So for those who feel like they need to protect their content or their identity, their please, you are so much more than this realm. And you are the great magician. You can continue to create because you are the creation. You are the creator. And that's the energy. You have everything. The magician has everything in his arsenal. You have this energy. This is you. You command the space. You can cleanse a space. You can, for those who are, on banishing demons and then sprinkling oil and powder, banishing the malevolent dark energies, let them, that kind of hit out kind of energy. I have no war energy people like that, and they're necessary. Everybody has their walk, everybody has their function in this time, and for what, and the reason why those things come up, it promotes action. So remember, you are the great alchemist, you are the magician, and I feel like that's the energy. You recognize in your power, man. You're like, oh, this power ain't no joke, and I'm about to make things happen, and I'm going to make things happen so much so that you see my coin, you see this 10 of Pentacles. Are you seeing the 10 of Pentacles? Are you seeing the treasure chest? When you get from a stage where you can be worrying that other people can take what belongs to you. Who said so? No one can't take anything from you. Energies can be interfered with, things can slow down. There's this power of suggestion. Once you feel like somebody has some type of power over you, then you relinquish part of your power and get the ricochet. You get what I mean? You feel the energy. Yes, there are people hitting out at certain times, and some of these people have hit at your coin, but you are in a different stage now. You recognize that, hold on, no one can't take nothing from me. Anything that belongs to me is mine and will always come to me. So I don't need to worry about what could be taken or what type of power these people could have over me. No, sir. It's a different kind of, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day, PPLs. It's a brand new day. And I love that. So this 10 of Pentacles energy, you're commanding this energy and you are stepping into your greatness on a different level. I'm seeing some huge money moves, huge investments, and it's at the grassroots of things. You see this grass? Yeah, this is sitting on this grass. I feel like you're at the grassroots of things. It's about getting in at things at the beginning, investing in these businesses that you can kind of see will probably bust later. Look at the types of things that are trending, the types of ideas that you see people innovating, people inventing, people coming up with ideas. Start thinking and start having a little look. And I think for some of you, you are really having that kind of, you're wanting to invest. You are, for some of you, you're more on a tip where you've been saving so that you can invest. But the way this coin is coming in with the manifestations that you are going on with right now, you ain't really got to worry too hard about the slog, the long slog, because it's here. We've got the Hierophant energy. So we're talking about this energy of institution, our spirituality, our religious doctrines, the things that we hold and lean upon. I feel like there's an upgrade. You are not leaning only upon one type of way of thinking. You're not leaning upon your own understanding. You are stretching yourself. You are getting the lessons that's necessary. You are I see for some people it is a religion thing, and it's the most beautiful thing, because you need that. Your sense of safety, your sense of self, your sense of the power of the universe and the power of the Most High is that energy that there is a source higher than yourself, you know, that is the reason for everything. You know, whatever it is that you subscribe to, ultimately it's something bigger than us, but we tap into that and we're made of it and made through it and made because of it, and we continue to thrive in it. You know, we create and we never die, never. You know, so yes, there is a huge change and a shift in the way that you are seeing things and the way that you are accessing this power of the Most High. I feel that that's what it is. And where you were frightened to step out of that because you think if you stepped out of that, you stepped out of the protection of the Most High, and then you cottoned on, hold on, the Most High is in everything. And if he's given me an inkling to learn this, or to go here and to meet this person and to experience this, then there's got to be a reason for it. You know, you're not pigeonholing yourself and limiting your view. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, you're on some next level-ish. You know, and for some of you are leveling up and getting some type of marriage proposal, or you are marrying somebody. There is an energy around that as well. I'm getting, yeah, okay. And that's it. Some people want to ensure that somebody feels the protection. You know, I'll keep you safe. You know, I want to take care of you forever. I want you to be my person. You know, and then that's a beautiful place to be. You know, and the fact that you've got the coin in which to do it, and all of the opportunities to manifest it in so many different ways and bring in all these revenue streams for this 10 of Pentacles energy. It's brilliant, because look, you come into the end of this really hard slog. It's been difficult, man. Heavy lifting, you've had to stop and take a friggin' breather from on lots of occasions where you thought like, I'm finna give up. I've had enough of this ish. I'm done. I'm done in, you know. Got reflection. There you go. I'm done in. You know, I need to reflect on everything that's happened, you know. Take some time for myself, you know. I love that. So we've got reflection. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insight we get from contemplation of self and others. I love that. So reflection. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. See, so that contemplation, that wisdom, what did we learn? Evaluation. That self-evaluation, evaluating the situation, reading a situation, reading the energy, reflecting on your day, reflecting on the month, reflecting on how you show up, reflecting on how you have managed all of this. It's been so difficult, and you felt like you had the need to protect yourself, and you don't feel like you need to make yourself small or hide or you know, speak quietly so that you keep yourself protected. You don't stand out. I think now you feel more confident to be grounded and stand for yourself. I love that energy. Yeah, you're reflecting. Yeah, you're reflecting on all of the offers of love. You're reflecting on whether or not it's something that you want, something that you desire. You know, and I feel like, you know, the upgrade to this energy is that your reflection on the offers of love, you recognize, you know, why these people came. You know, I wanted companionship, and this companion came. I was gifted. I was heard. The universe heard me when I said I wanted a companion. I wanted someone to share time with, someone to be intimate with, someone to share, you know, the last Rolo. You know, that's so old school, show my age with that. But it's like that kind of energy, you know, with this, yeah, reflecting on the offers of love, and you recognize why people came in, why they left as well, and recognize the role that they played. Yeah, yeah. They came in, and some of them, the way they came in was, yeah, and the reason why this energy of protections here is because some of them came in and did play around, you know, and you know, it caused you to be a bit more cautious, or a little bit more, you've done a bit more screening, you know, with people. We've got the Page of Cups. So again, you know, this yeah, like I said, there's been some real heart. There's been some, like I said, look, the wands, there's been some real heavy lifting going on. You know, you felt the need to protect yourself because of people coming in offering this cup of love, but actually turning out not to be who that they said they were. You know, and you've had to reflect on your behavior. You've had to reflect on, you know, how you navigated through that time. This Nine of Wands talks about this arduous time. So I know you went through a real rough time, you know, and you're reflecting on the people that came in, what they were offering, and the stuff that was really, really harsh, and that you were blindsided. You weren't expecting this thing to happen. But what was beautiful was that the emergence of this energy, the Knight of Swords. And you're coming in like, yeah, I'm cutting this away, cutting that away. If I don't see a way, I'm carving it out. How about that? You ain't waiting for nobody to give you no permission. You're not waiting in the corner. Please, sir, can I have some more? You're not, you know, you're not carrying. Look at that. Forging your own way. You are not waiting. You're not letting any kind of heartbreak, you know, this kind of energy where someone let you down, or, you know, they were immature, they wasn't ready, they weren't sure exactly what they wanted. But you're reflecting on the fact that when you asked for somebody, they came in, and possibly some of these people matched your low vibrational energy, you know. And I feel like that's where you get the protection. The protection is the knowledge, the information, the wisdom. That's the protection, and ultimately the love. So that leads us off nicely into the love energy here. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So again, staying present, you know, staying present, being in the moment, you know, makes you look attractive. You got that vim and zest for life, and people are like, oh, I love being around this person. They're just so fresh and vibesy. You know, when you're just around somebody who just make you feel good, you know, they just come around and they just smile. You know, they just warm up the whole of your energy, and just like, oh, I like you. You got a whole vibe. You're very cute, you know. Like, I love your energy. Oh, a beautiful soul, a beautiful soul. That kind of energy. you know, so you are more attractive. You are, yeah, you are forging some new ways. You are making things happen, people. I love that, you know, and you are showing up in a way where you feel more, you know, confident. We've got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So where many of you used to just really like be on this kind of, oh, don't want to say nothing because I don't want to upset nobody. So you're protecting your peace, protecting people's feelings. If there is nothing there that's going to continue, it's not enough there for the foundation. You are so much more open and honest to be like, it's not where it needs to be at. We can be cool. I recognize why you came to me. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Thank you for loving me through some real hard times. And thank you for loving me when I couldn't even love myself. And that's the kind of energy. Thank you for the time that you spent, but this is not it. There's not enough. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough bubbles. There's not enough, you know what I'm saying? Butterflies. There's not enough of a solid connection, a foundation. You were here at a time when we needed to help each other grow. And that's the kind of energy, and that's how you're looking at it. Whereas before, it'd just be like, what a frigging waste of time. That person just came in to just take liberties with me. Whereas now it's a different kind of energy. You're like, do you know what? Cool. That was for a time. And I've learned something. I've grown since then. You know, possibly as you learn what you decided, what you don't want out of situations, the type of relationships that you do want, all of it's there for data. All of it's there for the wisdom game. You get what I'm saying? All of it's there. So we have joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. You see what I'm saying when I say that you're not on no long thing. You're trying to reflect. You're trying to take your 10 of Pentacles and live good. You are enjoying your powers of manifestation in this time. You know, like that. Joy, you know, and that is the energy that you are exuding. This is the upgrade. It's not sitting in the harsh 9 of Wands energy. It's difficult, it's hard, it's cold, it's rough. And that's not to say it isn't, but you are recognizing the things that are a blessing. You're recognizing the divine support, and you're seeing it, and there's a joy, and there's a vigor for life, and your energy is good, and you just want to live good. You know what I'm saying? You want to live life. I love it. So joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of joy to all that you do. Joy. I like it. So in closing, so you have the first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any anxiety, you know, and I know for some of you, that's what you've been pushing through with that 9 of Wands. You've been pushing through anxiety, been having to make sure things get done. And it's just this sense of dotting I's and crossing T's and ticking things off your list while you are doing certain things, but it's causing some of you mad anxiety. And I feel like the upgrade is coming. You are able to say, no, I can't do this at this time. It's causing this amount of stress, this amount of whatever, and you ain't trying to hear that kind of energy. So push through your insecurities, push through the feelings like you may not be enough. There's too much going on. The insecurities is that I still have to work. I've still got more to do. I still got actions to take and things to get over, you know, but know that those shortcomings are illusionary, number one, because you are the magician. You know, make it happen. Create the life that you want. You are the magician. You are the great alchemist. So push through your anxieties, do the work, journal, meditate, write those letters to those people who you have those issues with. And I feel like things will start to lift up differently. And I know for some of you, you don't even need to do those letters and do the whole burning ceremony, because you recognize, you came in to show me that I need to love myself more. How am I just letting people use me like doormat? You know what I mean? Or I need to learn to be more loving because I'm really harsh. And the things that happened to me meant that I've turned a little bit bitter. I've been a little bit rough. I've been a bit harsh. And I need to show an energy of joy and gratitude for life and staying in this present, because life is actually good, you know. And I can see my manifestations coming up like, whoa. So in closing, words of affirmation and encouraging words to support you throughout this endeavor, my lovelies. I am grateful for everything in my life today. I am grateful for everything in my life today. I love that. I am beautiful inside and out. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I am beautiful inside and out. Oh, what a beautiful, 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 beautiful reading. So I'm loving the upgrades that is going on with us. I claim the upgrades. I claim us moving through some harsh things and seeing the fruits of our labor. I like it to see the shmoney coming through, the healing, the love. And there is a lot of spiritual upgrading. So I'm glad to see that. Keep pushing, my lovelies. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And also, I've linked the videos to the monthlies at the end. So click, have a watch, see what resonates and what is synchronizing throughout the videos. Please like, share the videos, and I will see you soon. And all the information for the all the information for the readings are in the description box below. Click to watch the videos of my live. Right, it's late. I need to go to sleep. It's after 3, but I just felt like I needed to get it out. So take care, my lovelies. Blessings.